He's about to give birth.
Come on, baby.
I understand how people could be Baekhyun biased. That's a very pretty smile. Alrighty mighty, hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here and you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Landi. I'm a big BTS fan and I'm currently trying to get to know EXO. And today we're actually not gonna be watching a music video as we usually do. I've watched quite a couple of EXO music videos and solo projects and even a live performance in my time of diving into EXO, and I thought now, slowly but steadily, I am approaching the point where I'm familiar enough with their faces to try to also get to know them a little bit personally, like on an not quite off-camera level, because I mean they're still on camera, otherwise I couldn't be reacting to it, but you know, where they're not like filming a music video or on stage, where they're kind of a bit away from their idol persona and a bit more themselves, if you know what I mean. I'm very interested in getting to know EXO a bit more in that dimension, and don't worry, yes, I am going to react to member guides still for like the individual EXO members, but I don't quite feel there yet. I don't quite feel ready for that yet, because I do still want to get to know a bit more of their solo projects before getting into, you know, their backstories and really getting to know them on a really personal level. So I thought, what do I do if I want to get to know EXO a bit more personally but not quite on a really personal level? Well, I'm gonna do what I also did to get into BTS, and I mean I did that in my first day of watching BTS, but also my first day of watching BTS, I probably watched more BTS videos than I've even seen EXO videos at this point. Long story short, I thought I'm going to watch some fun fan content. And a lot of you guys actually recommended Lana K to me as being an EXO channel that does fan content that's easy to understand for newbies like, you know, me. So today we're gonna be checking out All EXO Members Are Done with Baekhyun. And I am very excited to, you know, see EXO off stage a little bit. Let's get into my very first funny EXO video, and I'm very excited because I do have to say that is actually what really pushed me into becoming a BTS fan, what really helped me getting to know them. So I am putting high hopes into this also helping me get to know EXO a lot better. So yeah, I'm excited. I would say let's go. Alrighty mighty, here we are. I'm really excited to be seeing something a bit more casual from EXO now, and I do hope I'm gonna do alright with the faces. I mean, it's already starting out with Suho, and Suho is known to be the member who I just cannot tell apart, so that's a great start, but I'll do my very best. As said, with BTS, watching these videos is what really made me get to know them better. I just watched funny BTS videos straight for a couple of months, and then I could tell them apart from their pinky fingers, so I would say this could be very helpful. Let's watch.
10년 넘게 장수하는 정말 장수 그룹이 되고 싶고요.
We need subtitles? No.
봤어도.
Oh man, I'm sorry, I quickly have to go back. With thinking about whether or not I'll need subtitles, I just saw like the very end of that very funny face they just made.
장수하는 정말 장수 그룹이 되고 싶고요. 그리고 봤어도.
He saw him in the camera.
정말 장수 그룹이 되고 싶고, 정말 아까도 말씀드렸듯이 저희 Every day I'm so lucky my love. Every day I'm so lucky my love.
Honestly, I wish I had the confidence to just like belt out like that. But then again, no one would want to hear that. I mean, he actually has talent and I don't, so. Oh man, it's so hard to actually tell them apart in like casual setting when they're not styled. That is pretty surely Kai, and this is like a very bad frame right now, but in the frame just now I was pretty sure that was Dio. I think it's Dio. It's pretty hard, that's Jimin. Oh, okay. You can tell them apart way better on here when they're actually professionally styled. This is gonna be hard for me, but you know, that's the best way to actually get to know them. And I feel like once in a video like that, you can actually tell them apart. It's gonna be so easy to tell them apart in like their usual fully styled personas. Oh my god! Did you just see that? I mean, why am I being so excited? Like, I suppose like 90% of you guys have already seen all of this, but like, did you see the monkey? Oh, that's so funny. I think that's really cute. Okay, I know I'm pausing like way too much already, but do all idols at some point in their career have to perform in onesies? He looks like he's about to give birth.
왜 내가 먹으면 왜? 진짜요? 내가 먹으면 왜? 그럼 잡아줄게. 잡아줄게. 이렇게 해요. 해요.
Wait, that was Chen, wasn't it? I feel like I'm getting there very slowly at about a snail's pace, but a snail's pace is also a pace. It's movement. Very, very slow movement, but movement. Was that Chanyeol just now? I'm doing my best.
복선데 이렇게 도나요? 복싱하다가?
Honestly, if he was onto like a real boxing match, I feel like his opponent would actually lose because they couldn't concentrate due to all of the laughing, because that actually looks kind of like super cute and at the same time absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, come on, baby.
I'm sorry, I just have something for K-pop boys suddenly going into English flirting language. It just sounds so cringy. At the same time, it sounds just as cringy with actual native English speakers, but it sounds just extra cringy when you don't understand anything and then suddenly there's the baby coming in and you're like, all right. It's a lace butt is big, it says. And he just told him that.
I can't believe I'm a believe! 기다려, 여단!
It looks like they're actually like in the, I don't know if it's called the same in Korean, but like the Twitter Blue Room or however it's called, you know, where the people go when they have like a variety show in the Twitter quarters. Seems to be like the tempo promotions. I'm interested. Hook me up.
Are you ready? Ready!
욕하지 마. 욕하지 마. 욕하지 마.
That Chanyeol. With this frame, I honestly cannot really see who it might be, but the voice is so deep, so I was just, you know. Oh wait, it says real PCY, so it could be CY Chanyeol. I don't know what his family name is. Park is always a safe bet.
욕하지 마. 자, 욕하지 마.
It was Chanyeol. I'm doing good. Look at his members though. They're all looking at him like, you know, like you look at your baby when they're doing something that's actually kind of really hilarious and ridiculous, but you love them so much, so you just look at them with so much love in your eyes. That's like, I mean, look at them. That's how they look at him. So much fondness.
석구람 차라라차 석구람 구람 석구람 차라라차차차차.
Wait, what is this? Is it like a monster mask? The frames are so bad in some of the videos, which is understandable, I know. It just looks like a green blob.
저희 멤버들은 군대
He looks really easy to like tell apart here because he's styled the way that I am used to Baekhyun looking. But then in other videos, if I didn't know that Baekhyun was the focus of this video, I would have a real hard time realizing that it's Baekhyun. That's also why I wanted to start with these videos that are kind of focused on one member, where the other members appear, but you know, like the focus of the video is Baekhyun, so you know the person that is focusing on gotta be Baekhyun. So you're gonna get used to all of his looks, and slowly but steadily you're gonna be able to tell him apart. I mean, I'm gonna be able. You all probably already know how he looks.
치킨 고추 바샤샥을 좋아해서 고추 바샤샥
Oh my god, look at his
바샤샥을 좋아해서 고추 바샤샥
man, his smile. Oh, I understand how people could be Baekhyun biased. That's a very pretty smile.
고추 바샤샥 고추 바샤샥 다시 국내 치킨
Is it anyone else's like guilty pleasure to watch idols just existing at award shows? Because I find it so funny. Since they're not actually like performing at the moment, they're more casual than usual, so you sometimes see them like how they interact as normal people, and it's kind of really interesting to see them just exist but not being the center of attention. I don't know who she is, but her look just now. But I also feel like it's gotta be like super loud when you're actually like in the, you know, the idol setup, when like there's all of the fans all around you, and every time a member of any group turns around to wave to the fans, they're going crazy. I find it's really nice that he waves to them so extensively. Not just waving. Look at him go. That's interesting. I had such a hard time telling apart Chen for so long, and now in this frame it's actually the easiest for me to tell that this should be Chen, and if it's not, then this is going to be very embarrassing, but I'm like 99% sure that this is Chen. And as for the others, I'm having a harder time in this pixely setting. Could potentially be Xiumin, but I don't know.
아는 받침반 받침반 땜 아는 받침반
Me being a Korean student. Uh-huh. I have no clue what he just said.
완전히 완전히 정신 차려
I suppose that was one of Dio's acting gigs, and he's just clowning him now. Oh man, I feel for him. That's gotta be so embarrassing when you like give your all on a scene and then taken out of context. Of course it looks ridiculous, but if you're like watching a series and that scene happens, it's gonna be like, it's gonna go all in your feelings. But of course taken out of context, it looks kind of funny. Sounds kind of funny. But he did good acting and I could see that. Why did I know that he would do that?
숨 쉬고 있다는 것을 잊지 마.
I just thought he said that. For a second, because he had the mic at his mouth, for a second I thought that was his voice coming out there, and I was like, what? Oh, he's actually lip syncing it. They're probably doing their men's at the moment, and the translator is translating and he's lip syncing along. I've actually seen that in K-pop concerts before. It's really funny.
ずっとここにそばにいてくださって本当にありがとうございます。そしてこの3日間このステージの後ろ。
Okay, let me try. I'm only like 40% sure here, but that might be Tao. Maybe? You guys know me and the EXO members. I'm pretty not knowledgeable. I don't have a clue. I'm just trying. I love how he's trying to not laugh and then he's going ahead and doing that in there. That's the moment he lost it. Not a chance. Right, look at that enthusiasm. He's giving us all. I know voice cracks are totally natural, but I always feel like voice cracks are the funniest when it's like a group and then you see the reactions of other members, because you can just see how they're trying to stay cool, they're trying to hold it together because, you know, it's a serious performance and you just see them crack and they're trying so hard to not show. You see like that first, and then like, okay, let's stay cool, let's not show, let's look away, and they lost it. I know you guys will probably dislike me plugging some BTS in here, but there is such a funny clip of something very similar happening during a BTS concert and Jungkook playing it off as if he's crying instead of laughing. Because like, you know you're not supposed to laugh, but then you have like this entire stadium of people that are just staring at you and you just know, don't laugh. But it makes it so hard to not laugh when you know that there's so many people looking at you and waiting for a reaction.
그런 모습들이나 좀 더 편안한 모습을 볼 수 있는 기회들이 아주 조금 더 많지 않았나 하는 생각들이 좀 들고요. 그리고 개인적으로
How is he staying so
마피아
cool?
나왔으면 좋았을 거라고 생각했는데 아직도 그 생각이 나네요. X자를 폈을 때 그 실망감. 백현 이거 백현 나왔어! 백현 이거 나왔어! 이거 걸렸다.
All right, let me quickly hop right into the big screen and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty mighty, I know this was a little bit of a different video to what I usually do, but I thought it's about time to try to slowly and steadily get more familiar with EXO on like a different level, on a less professional level. And I thought these type of videos are gonna be the best to start in because as I said, it's focused on a single member. It just makes it easier for me to get more of a feel of who the members are as people and also to familiarize myself with their voices and faces in a more casual setting. That makes it a lot easier to also tell them apart in their professional setting again, because at the point where you can tell them apart in these blurry casual videos, it's super easy to actually tell them apart when they're fully styled in a 180 pixels video. But yeah, this was actually really fun for me, and I do have to say I didn't want to make like a my expectations section in the beginning. I don't want to make expectations about who a person is personally when I've only seen them on screen, but of course they all have kind of an image, and a lot of idols actually seem very different off screen or off stage than they do on stage, because of course whether you want to or not, everyone that's kind of in the limelight does have somewhat of a public persona. Even I do. Everyone kind of is a little bit different in a professional setting than they would be in a very casual setting. And of course these casual videos are still videos where they have been filmed, so it's not 100% casual, but it kind of gives you a very different impression to see people when they're not like fully immersed in their role as idols anymore, but kind of are just also people. Yeah, as I said, I didn't really want to make like an expectations thing here because I didn't want to have expectations for who a person is when I have absolutely no clue yet. But I do have to say, with Baekhyun, I kind of expected him to honestly be more of a chill person. Does that make sense? Like, I was kind of expecting him to be more on the quieter side. I didn't expect him to be so loud and so funny. Like, he really really seem to be like a class clown in a way, you know, like the person that always tries their best to lift the mood of everyone up and keep everyone happy and break jokes everywhere and just kind of try to lighten up the mood. And I really got that vibe from him here, and I did not expect him to be that kind of person. I find that really interesting, and I'm very interested to, of course, get to know more of them, because of course whenever you see these kind of videos, there always is a little bit of a bias in them, and you do have to kind of watch a lot of fan content to really get a good gauge on who a member might be. Because of course, again, a BTS example here, Suga for example, there is so many videos on Suga being kind of like a mean member of BTS, and then when you really watch like a lot of fan content, you realize that he's actually such a sweetheart, probably actually one of the softest members of BTS. So it's really important to, of course, watch a lot and also from different creators to really understand who members might be as people, and you will never actually 100% know, because of course they could still be different in real life when there's no cameras rolling. But I find it very interesting to kind of get a little bit of an insight on who the members might be as people, and I'm really excited to get to know more about them. So I do hope you guys had fun today watching a bit of a different video, not a music video or a song or a performance or anything of the sort, but actually just, you know, watching a little bit of a funny video, having a bit of a laugh, and also for me to kind of get to know them better on a different level from what we've done so far. And yeah, I'm really excited to continue this, and of course also all of our other stuff, and at some point hopefully get really into EXO, because even though it's been months that I've been watching EXO videos, I've seen probably as much as I've watched in my first 3 days of watching BTS, because at the time when I got into BTS I had nothing else to do, and now I'm a college student, I have so many things to do and it takes so long. So I do hope you guys had fun today, and I hope you guys are gonna continue enjoying my EXO journey, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!